Music is subjective, but what if I told you that everything about your music taste is actually a lie?
And it's all explained in this stupid little graph that I made. If you're anything like me, music isn't just background noise. It's identity.
It's how you want to be seen. You invite a girl over, you're talking, music comes up, and suddenly you're curating. You're not lying, but you're not telling the whole truth either. You play the artists you think show respect, not necessarily the ones you actually listen to. And you tell yourself it's fine because you still like this stuff. But what do you actually like? Music is subjective, sure, but somehow popularity, aesthetics, reputation, and social approval still shape what feels good to us. And even if you ignore all that, how much of your taste is just from repetition or from exposure? Just what your parents played growing up, or what your brother used to play in the car. Is authentic taste even possible?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist, right? But I tried mapping it out, and it all makes sense.
It's a graph, right? Now I know you hear the word graph and think, this dude is lame as hell.
No, I may be, but it's pretty. Look, it's pretty. It has 3 variables and it's very easy peasy, lemon squeezy to understand.
The first is popularity or public perception. Pretty simple. Basically how big the artist is and how they are perceived in the general public's eyes. Simple, right? The second is quality. I know you guys are going to hate me because how do you attach quality onto music? That's so stupid. It's a subjective topic, right? But for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to define it as the capacity to be engaging, memorable, emotionally significant, and repeatable. For example, I'm sure we can all agree, Miles' music, even though his music is sarcastic, is worse than someone like, Kendrick Lamar. The third variable, which I'm going to be measuring the size of the circle, is going to represent my or your personal opinion of the artist.
Now, the bigger the circle is, the more you're gonna like the artist. But the smaller it is, the less you're gonna like the artist. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's not rocket science, right? And once you realize, you start moving shit around, it starts clicking, you know what I mean? It starts making sense. Alright, so 1, aesthetic boosters, right? Aesthetic boosters are artists you like more when other people approve of you liking it.
Take Frank Ocean, an artist who makes really good music, but more often than not, he is regarded as the savior of all music, the golden child.
He literally throw a fucking pencil at the microphone, right? And it would break the internet.
Because Frank is cool, he's mysterious, his music is unique.
And that mystique leaks into the way we perceive his music.
He is so unique, and when we inflate our enjoyment of his music, it's like we desire to be perceived the same way. To be like Frank Ocean.
Liking his music almost signals something about you and the way you carry yourself. Come on, I'm onto something, am I not? I'm onto something.
Without this aesthetic and his popularity, the personal opinion of him actually shrinks. So often nowadays his music taste associated with aesthetics, it's just so easy to fall into this trap just because you think liking a cool artist will suddenly propel you up in the social ladder.
Underdogs, right?
Underdog is when you have someone who may be lower on the popularity scale but higher on the quality scale, thus causing you to want to inflate your personal opinion of them just because you're fighting for their recognition. Remember this? When J. Cole apologized to Kendrick, he lost a lot of fans. People were calling him weak, scared, and even dropping him out of the big 3 because of this apology. And to top it all off, he drops Grippy, which is widely acclaimed as the most embarrassing miss of his career.
Yeah, we doomed. But J. Cole fan, we cooked. We is cooked. Oh Lord, the world gonna end tomorrow.
People disregarded him, but many of his fans stuck around because J. Cole's music was still amazing, right? His music quality generally stayed the same, disregarding Grippy.
It lit a flame under anyone who supported him. This caused an inflation of the opinions on his music. Take someone like Justin Bieber.
Especially his song Baby, where it was just constantly hated for years and years as being the most vile piece of music ever, to the point where even JB himself was like, yeah, that shit was ass. I don't want to associate myself with that song, right? You take that song, you listen to it, and you're like, hold on now, it's kind of growing on me, it's kind of catchy, you know? It's kind of vibey. What the fuck am I saying? is going to inflate your opinion of that song because everybody hates it except you.
And when you think it's not that bad, it's like you think it's actually better than it is.
And eventually that migration of opinion starts to pick up in other people. And now in 2026, that song is a
Classic.
What? A classic? How's it a classic? It just came out. What?
Archetype number 3, right? The gatekept artist is similar to the last one, but represents a different stage in a way, right? So you just take this artist who's not as popular, but he's on the green side of the spectrum, not the spectrum I'm on this spectrum that I made for you guys.
You think they're really good because they're unique to you and nobody knows how good they are except you. Yet, when they start getting more popular, you do this thing called gatekeeping. You start getting bitter. You start jumping ship because more people are taking what was making you special away.
So I had a conversation with my roommate the other day, and I asked him, "Hey man, you listen to that new Leve album?"
And he was like, "No, I used to, but she got too popular." And I was like, what the fuck? What type of reasoning is that? But then I realized,
We all do this. It just may be more subconscious. You know what I mean? It's like when we were younger, we were playing with this cool toy, and some little booger kid comes, takes your fucking toy, and starts playing with it as well. It's not that cool anymore, right?
music is a part of our identity, and it feels threatening when something that defines us suddenly defines everyone else too.
Cause my top 5 is Drake.
Now I know everyone wants to hate Drake because of what happened to him, but
This archetype happens when an artist is so popular that it's almost impossible to escape them. Have you ever wondered why everyone complains about somehow having Drake in their top 5 artists on Spotify? It's because he's everywhere. His songs are good enough to sneak under your radar, and the next thing you know, you have 30 songs liked by him. It can even be argued that Drake has become the backbone of modern hip-hop, and to avoid him, you'll have to make a conscious decision to go against what everyone else likes. Drake stops being an artist you choose to listen to and starts becoming an artist you choose not to listen to.
your taste in music has become more than what you think sounds good. It becomes the person you want to be. Now let's just say you think my stupid little chart is bullshit, right? You're not influenced by the perception of other people. How much of your taste is actually influenced by mere exposure or just from vicinity? How much of your taste is influenced by the music your parents had on when you were a kid? The concept of, just listen to what you like, bro. It's not as simple as you think, because when almost every societal factor is in play, it becomes a little more complicated. Now, I'm not a scientist, but then again, I think my argument is pretty sound. Let me know if I'm a fucking idiot in the comments. This is all just one big shower thought, and that is my defense to my idiocracy.